Kar Chale Hum Fida, written by Kafi Hazmi and taken from grade 10 textbook Sparsh part 2. It's lesson number 8. Yes, children, this is the poem that I'm going to explain today. Please open your textbooks, open lesson number 8, and let's start off with the poem. This poem, Kar Chale Hum Fida, is written by Kafi Hazmi, and this is a short note on him. This is the introduction of the lesson, Part Pravesh. जिंदगी प्राणी मात्र को प्रिय होती है. Life is dear to creatures only. Those who have life, those creatures, for them life is really dear. Prani matra means only creatures. Priya hoti hai means it's dear to them. कोई भी इसे यूं ही खोना नहीं चाहता. Nobody wants to just lose his life. असाध्य रोगी तक जीवन की कामना करता है. Even a person who is infected with a very critical disease, he also wishes to live. कामना करता है means wishes. जीवन की रक्षा, सुरक्षा और उसे जिलाए रखने के लिए प्रकृति ने न केवल तमाम साधन ही उपलब्ध कराए हैं. Children, now first I'll tell you the meaning of this and then I'll complete the sentence. जीवन की रक्षा, in order to save one's life, सुरक्षा for the safety of one's life, और उसे जिलाए रखने के लिए, and in order to sustain life, प्रकृति ने, the nature has made available all kinds of means so that one can take care of himself, safeguard his life and sustain his life. Here, जिलाए रखने के लिए means in order to sustain one's life. Prakriti means nature. तमाम साधन means all the means. उपलब्ध कराए है means nature has made available. सभी जीव जंतुओं में उसे बनाए, बचाए रखने की भावना भी पिरोई है. Not only this, nature has also developed or instilled the feelings of like one has to maintain one's life, one has to safeguard one's life. Even these feelings have been instilled by nature itself in each and every creature. Bhavna means feeling. Piroi hai means instilled. इसीलिए शांति प्रिय जीव भी अपने प्राणों पर संकट आया जान उसकी रक्षा हेतु मुकाबले के लिए तत्पर हो जाते हैं. That is the reason why even peaceful animals, when they see that their life is in danger, they also get ready to face the danger and to fight out that thing which is causing a danger to their life. Here, Shantipriya Jeev means peaceful creatures. Sankat Aya Jan, when they see that there is a danger to their life. Mukabla means for fight or to encounter. तत्पर हो जाते हैं means लेकिन इससे ठीक विपरीत होता है सैनिक का जो जीवन. प्रस्तुत पाठ जो युद्ध की पृष्ठभूमि पर बनी फिल्म हकीकत के लिए लिखा गया था, ऐसे ही सैनिकों के हृदय की आवाज बयान करता है जिन्हें अपने किए धरे पर नाज है. This particular lesson, it was written for a movie called Hakikat, and this movie was based on a war. And this particular lesson, it narrates the voice of these soldiers, those voices which are rising from the hearts of these soldiers, जिन्हें अपने किए धरे पर नाज है, those who are very proud of what they have done. युद्ध की पृष्ठभूमि means taking war as a base or in the background. बयान करता है means narrates. अपने किए धरे पर means whatever they have done. नाज है means they are proud of that. इसी के साथ इन्हें अपने देशवासियों से कुछ अपेक्षाएं भी है. Now, along with feeling proud of what they have done, they have some expectations from their countrymen. देशवासी means from their countrymen. अपेक्षाएं means expectations. चूंकि जिनसे उन्हें वे अपेक्षाएं हैं, वे देशवासी और कोई नहीं, हम और आप ही है। इसलिए आइए इसे पढ़कर अपने आप से पूछें कि हम उनकी अपेक्षाएं पूरी कर रहे हैं या नहीं। Now, whom the poet refers to as Deshwasi or the countrymen, they are none other than you and me. And come on, let's read this poem and find out whether are we really meeting up those expectations of our soldiers. Here Deshwasi means countrymen. I hope you understood the introduction, children. In case you have any doubts, please do not, hesitate to write in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you with the explanation or doubt clearing sessions. कर चले हम फिदा कविता का सार means summary. इस कविता में कवि कैफी आजमी, children, here there is a dot under j which is missing here, ने हमारे देश के उन सैनिकों की भावनाओं का वर्णन किया है जो अपनी नहीं बल्कि दूसरों के जीवन की सुरक्षा और स्वतंत्रता के लिए लड़ते हैं. In this poem, poet Kafi Azmi has narrated the feelings of those soldiers who do not fight with others for their own life and freedom. Rather, they fight with the enemies for the freedom and safety of life of their countrymen. भारत चीन युद्ध के दृश्य को पृष्ठभूमि के रूप में लिया है, and he has taken the Indo-China war scene as a base or as a background. यहाँ कवि एक सैनिक की सभी भावनाओं का वर्णन करता है जो युद्ध के मोर्चे पर अपने देश को हमलावरों से बचाने के लिए लड़ रहा है. Here the poet is narrating all the feelings of a soldier who is fighting the war in order to save his country from attackers. वह बर्फीली पहाड़ों में इन दुश्मनों से लड़ रहा है और गोलियों से मारा गया है. Now he is fighting with these enemies in the Indo-China border, which is in the snow-clad mountains, and he has been hit by bullets while fighting for his country. इसलिए, and because he has been hit by bullets, उसकी सांस डूबने लगी है. His breath has started sinking, और ठंड के कारण उसकी नसें लगभग ठंडी हो रही हैं, and because of the freezing cold, his nerves are almost frozen. उन्होंने अपने देश के लिए अपने जीवन का बलिदान दिया और दुश्मन को हमारे हिमालय पर अपना पैर नहीं रखने दिया. Now these soldiers, they fought for their country by sacrificing their life, and they did not let our enemy or the attackers even step their foot on our Himalayas. वह हिमालय जो हमारे गर्व का प्रतीक है, that Himalaya which is a symbol of our pride. अब वह क्षण आ गया है जब उन्हें लगता है कि उनकी सांसें अब उनका साथ नहीं देंगी. Now those moments have come when the soldier feels that his breath will no longer support him. और अपने अंतिम क्षणों में वह कहते हैं कि उन्होंने अपना काम किया है. And in the last moments of his life, he is telling that they are proud that they have done their part of the work. और अब वह अपने देशवासियों को देश की रक्षा करने की जिम्मेदारी सौंप रहे हैं. Now they are entrusting the responsibility of the country's safety to their countrymen. और अपने सभी देशवासियों से अनुरोध करते हैं, and they expect or they request all their countrymen कि वे यह सुनिश्चित करें that they should make it for sure कि उनका देश हमेशा सुरक्षित रहे, that their country is always safe. यहाँ तक कि अगर उन्हें अपना जीवन छोड़ना पड़े तो भी उन्हें उसकी रक्षा करनी चाहिए. Even if for that purpose they have to sacrifice their lives, they request or they expect their countrymen to do that, just like these soldiers have sacrificed their life to keep up the safety of their country. वह अपने देश की तुलना लाल पोशाक में एक दुल्हन से करता है. Now this soldier, he compares his country to a bride who's clad in red cloth. Here the red color indicates the blood of the soldiers. अपने सैनिकों के खून से लाल बनाया गया, which is made red with the blood of the soldiers. और उन्हें अपने गर्व की देखभाल करने के लिए कहता है. And he says, and the soldier says that the countryman has to take care of their pride. वह हमारे देश को माता सीता की पोशाक की सीमा मानते हैं. Now, this soldier considers our country, the land, as Mother Sita's dress boundary. और अपने देशवासियों से अनुरोध करते हैं, and they request their countrymen, कि वे उन तक पहुंचने की कोशिश करने वाले किसी भी हाथ को तोड़ दें. And these soldiers, they request their countrymen that any hand which tries to reach this anchal of their country, they should break them. वह उन्हें लक्ष्मण और राम बनने के लिए कहता है. The soldier says that each countryman should become Ram and Lakshman, और अपने खून से एक लक्ष्मण रेखा खींचने को कहता है जिसे कोई हमलावर पार नहीं कर सके. And he says that you have to draw a line of control, a Lakshman rekha, which no one should dare to cross. No attacker, no enemy should be able to cross that Lakshman rekha. Now children, you all know that when Ram, Sita and Lakshman had gone for Vanvas, for staying in the forest for 14 years, when once when Lakshman had to go behind Ram for something, he had drawn a Lakshman rekha, a line of control where Sita, near the hut of where Sita was staying, and it was meant for safety of Sita. He told Sita that no one will ever be able to cross that line. So here the soldier is talking about the same line, which is a Lakshman rekha. इस प्रकार वह देश की जिम्मेदारी अपने देशवासियों को सौंपता है. This way, before he dies, he entrusts the responsibility of the safety of the country to his countrymen. Now this is a summary of the poem Kar Chale Hum Fida. I hope children you all basically understood it. In case if you have any doubts, please do let me know. Now this is the English translation of what I just spoke, children. In case you just want to go through the English part of it, just go through it. I'm not explaining this. Children, this is a continuation of the summary of the poem in English. You all can, if you want to have a quick look, you can go through it. I've already explained this, so I'm not getting into the details. Kar Chale Hum Fida. Now I'm going to explain you the poem and each stanza along with the difficult words. Kar Chale Hum Fida Jano Tan Sathi Ho. We have sacrificed our life, our body. Oh dear friends, here the poet is talking about the feelings of a soldier in the Indo-China war. He has been hit by a bullet while safeguarding his country in the snow-clad mountains. So here, as he has been hit by a bullet and he knows that he is nearing death, he is telling his feelings. Here, Sathyo means he's talking about his countrymen. He's leaving a message for his countrymen. He's telling that he has sacrificed his life, his body. Oh dear friends, oh my countrymen. अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों, and now he is entrusting the safety of the country to his countrymen. तुम्हारे हवाले means entrusting in your hands. Vatan means country. साथियों here refers to countrymen. सांस थमती गई, नब्ज जमती गई, फिर भी बढ़ते कदम को न रुकने दिया. Now my breath, it is sinking because he has been hit by a bullet. The soldier's breath is sinking. He's in the snow-clad mountains, so his nerves have started freezing. Here sans means breath. Thamti gai means it has started sinking. Nerves The nerves जमती गई means started freezing. फिर भी बढ़ते कदम को न रुकने दिया. Still, he's advancing his steps. Even though his physical condition is so bad, he's still advancing so that the enemy is not able to step into our country. कट गए सर हमारे तो कुछ गम नहीं, सर हिमालय का हमने न झुकने दिया. He says, we don't care if our heads get cut, but we did not let the head of our Himalayas bend. Here what the soldier means to say is that Himalaya, which is known as symbol of pride for a country, they have done their best to protect this pride of a country. They have not let Himalayas bend its head. That is, even if their condition is so worse, they are still marching ahead so that the enemy does not step his foot into our country. मरते मरते रहा बांकपन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों. While I'm dying, while the soldier is dying, he's feeling great about his sacrifices, and he's telling that I'm entrusting the safety of the country to you, O my countrymen. Here, Bangpan children, it means feeling of brave, feeling pride about one's bravery. जिंदा रहने के मौसम बहुत है मगर जान देने की ऋतु रोज आती नहीं. Now the soldier says that there are many seasons where you get a chance to live. Here mausim means seasons. You get a chance to celebrate your life many times, but the season where you can sacrifice your life for your country, it does not come every time or every day. Ritu means season. So the soldier means to say that whenever there is an emergency, whenever it is needed that you come forward to safeguard your country, every person should do that. हुस्न और इश्क दोनों को रुसवा करे, वो जवानी जो खूह में नहाती नहीं. Here now the soldier, he's trying to inspire the youth of the country. He says, what is the use of that beauty, that love and that youth which does not take bath in blood? Another way he means to say is that youth of ours is of no use if we don't use it for protecting our country. He's trying to inspire the youth through these lines. आज धरती बनी है दुल्हन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों. Here the soldier compares our motherland India to a bride who's clad in red dress. Now this red dress, it symbolizes the blood of the soldiers. These soldiers, they have given up their life. They have taken bath in blood in order to protect the pride of their country. And he says that now he's entrusting that responsibility to his countrymen. Dulhan means bride, children. राह कुर्बानियों की न वीरान हो, तुम सजाते ही रहना नए काफिले. Now, the soldier is expecting something from his countrymen and he's requesting them something. He's telling, here children, Rah means the path. Kurbaniya means sacrifices. Na veeran ho, it should not be deserted. Sajate means decorate. Kafile means new caravans. So the soldier tells his countryman that once we pass away, let this path of sacrifices not be deserted. Let it not be deserted. Tum sajate hi rahe. You should keep decorating these paths with new caravans. That means this path of sacrifices to protect the pride of their country, the freedom of their country, or to the freedom of their countrymen. They should see to it, the youth, the countrymen should see to it that they keep forming new caravans. Caravans here refers to new soldiers who are ready to give up their life for protecting their countrymen, their country. फतह का जश्न इस जश्न के बाद है, जिंदगी मौत से मिल रही है गले. Now he says the celebration or the happiness of winning is it becomes double after you sacrifice yourself, because you know that you have done something great for your country. Zindagi maut se mil rahi hai gale. Now, as a soldier, he knows that he doesn't have much more time. He's going to just leave this body, and he's very proud of what he has done, and he expects the same thing from his country. बांध लो अपने सर से कफन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों. Now here the soldier tries to inspire or motivate the youth to join that caravan in which you are ready to give up your life in order to maintain the freedom and to safeguard the life of your countrymen. He says, I'm no more going to carry on with this, because he knows that there is no time for him left to live. So he tells the youth that you all should be ready to sacrifice your life for your country. I'm entrusting the safety of your country in your hands now. खींच दो अपने खून से जमीन पर लकीर, इस तरफ आने पाए न रावण कोई. तोड़ दो हाथ अगर हाथ उठने लगे, छू न पाए सीता का दामन कोई. राम भी तुम ही लक्ष्मण साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथी हो. खींच दो अपने खून से जमीन पर लकीर. Here the soldier tells the young men that they should draw a line, just like the line Lakshman had drawn, where no one could cross that line and reach Sita. He wanted to keep Sita totally safe. So he tells the youth of the country to draw a similar line so that none of the enemies can ever enter our country. They should not be able to cross that line and enter our country. And he says, you have to draw this line with blood. Yes, because in this case, the soldiers, they have to fight, they have to sacrifice their life. Only then they will be able to stop the people from coming into our lives. People here refers to attackers or our enemies. And now, since this poem has been written taking Indo-China war as a background, what he means to say is that they should never be able to cross our borders and enter our country. Khu means blood, Zameen par means on the land, Lakir means line. And here Ravan refers to our attackers or the enemies. तोड़ दो हाथ अगर हाथ उठने लगे, छू न पाए सीता का दामन कोई. Now he considers our mother India as Sita, and he says that the land, it is like the boundary of her dress. So if we pay attention to that, we will come to know that what the soldier wants to say is that nobody should be able to touch Sita's dress or motherland. They should not be able to cross the border of a motherland. If there are any hands which are going to touch this border, we should break them. Rather, you should break them, because he's inspiring the youth. He is no more going to be in that caravan. So he asks the young youth that you should break those hands which try to reach motherland's border. Ram bhi tum hi Lakshman sathiyo. He says, now you have to become Ram and Lakshman and safeguard your country. Ab tumhare hawale watan sathiyo. Now I'm entrusting the responsibility to safeguard your people, their freedom, and the pride of your country in your hands. It's a beautiful poem, children. Here, the poet has very well been able to narrate the feelings of the soldiers, right? They dedicate their life, they sacrifice their life in order to protect our freedom, in order to protect our lives. And as said in the beginning of the poem, at any cost, they don't bother about their own life. I think they are the only people who fight in order to make others' lives safe and in order to make their country safe. So we should all pay full respect to them. We should all take care of the pride of a country.